Yo, this is Low Nose Boxing. I'm over here in Victory Boxing Gym interviewing one of the young up-and-coming amateur fighters who happens to be undefeated, Koby Williams. What's up, Koby? How you doing, bro?
Doing good, boss. I'm doing good.
How was your gym day today? You got any work?
I mean, today it was like slight. I mean, I sparred 5-6 rounds today. I sparred with two of the one of the best pros coming out of New York. I sparred with Terrell and Ray. They both fight next week in Sony Hall next Thursday. You should check it out if y'all want to see it. Other than that, it's simple today. Quick sparring, bag work after, slight day. Then after this, I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness, run some miles. You know, get some extra work in because I like to stay ahead.
And yo, Koby, how long you been boxing, man?
Since I was 17. It wasn't consistently though because I got hurt for 2 years. I got hit with a back injury. It's called ankylosing spondylitis and stuff like that. So like it's like a rare autoimmune disease that like spreads through the body. But like, you know, going on after that, I learned how to like fight it, and I got back into the sport last June. Ever since then, the sky's the limit for me. So.
Well, it looks like your back's not affecting you because you seem like one of the most athletic young fighters I've seen.
Yeah. When
you was always watching boxing all your life, or you just came into the sport as not a fan or as a fan?
So to be honest, okay, so the funny thing about it is I was supposed to box when I was 4 years old. I went to the gym with my older brother, I think for like 2 or 3 days, and my dad took me out of it because he was just like, I don't want you to be as dumb as your brother. Yeah. You know, his parents worrying. But I was playing basketball all my life. I got kicked out of school, I think in 10th or 11th grade, high school. And then after that, my mom was like, yo, if you like fighting so much, I'm gonna put you in something so that, you know, one day you can make money off of it. Because
so you were fighting a lot in school?
Yeah.
You were starting, or they were starting with you?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like growing up, so I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z. So I would like perform moves on people in school and stuff like that, and then when people would pick on me, I would love it, and then I just didn't know how to stop fighting. So,
so that was your way of instigating the fight, right?
Yeah, basically. So I was like, yo, if you want to fight, what's up? I'm ready. So.
Were you undefeated in school too?
I wouldn't say undefeated in school. Sometimes I would take a loss, sometimes I would win, sometimes it would be like a group fight. But just how it was though.
So since you got into boxing, now that you're more into it, and your dream eventually to become pro, right?
Yeah. So my dream is to actually go pro next year. So So what I'm gonna do is I'm currently a 139 novice. I'm currently 8-0 in my record. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to win this whole thing, championship Madison Square Garden, and then I'm gonna go open class 125 until next year. The goal is to win 125 open, and then after that I'm gonna go pro with my coach Jose. So.
Yeah, Jose's very popular. He's very known. His father, the legendary Lupin from the Bronx, one of the best Puerto Rican trainers in the game.
100%.
So when you was watching boxing, what 3 fighters did you watch that was your favorite, and what skill set did you take from them and implement it into your style of boxing?
So to be honest with you, my 3 fighters that I watched like all the time, it was old Adrian Broner before, like, you know, he got into the partying.
135 Broner, right?
Yeah.
He was the problem at 135.
Yeah. Pernell Whitaker, because of like the movements and stuff like that, and like the defense, I've just like never seen so much movements in my life. And then Floyd Mayweather, I mean, we gotta go with him. The shoulder roll, the way he picks his shots, his opponents. The way he just like observed the ring is just like something like I really look up into.
And you a southpaw?
Yeah, so like I mean, there's a lot of upcoming, you know, southpaw. Like there's a lot of pros now that's southpaws. Shakur Stevenson.
Shakur Stevenson is one of my favorite fighters right now.
Yeah, so he's a fighter I also look up to. So like I try to like buy his style in a way because like currently right now I feel like he's like the most dominated boxer out. So
right, I noticed a specific move that you do, and I would like you to demonstrate in the bag of many times. You like to throw that stab straight left to the body, like Shakur Stevenson, but you do it just like similar where you measure the range with the lead hand. Can you give a demonstration on the bag that straight left to the body?
Yeah. So like a lot of times, okay, so like it didn't break with me. Like when I start off sparring or I start off fighting, I always gotta test my opponent. You know, like when I come in, like I don't like to coming in like throwing a lot of punches too early and stuff like that. Like obviously in amateur you have to. But how I start off is I like to know my opponent. I want to see, like, you know, what can they bring to the table for me to adjust to see what I have to do.
Like their patterns?
Yeah. So like when I start off in like a round, I would see like, I would throw like a little jab and stuff. Like if they're throwing 20 punches, I'll throw a lot of feints, a lot of jabs to see what they can bite on. And then if not, you know, I'll just do what I need to do.
That's very crafty. That's a very underrated move nowadays. A lot of fighters don't use feints like back in the days.
No.
They just throw the jab out there, so you bait it out there.
Yeah.
Can you give a demonstration of that straight left to the body on the bag?
Yeah. So like put my hand out like this. I'll measure sometimes like that. And like that. So I'm testing the whole time. And then real fast. So like, it works a lot. It helps. But yeah, that's like my go-to sometimes. And then also a lot of times I do like my signature move is like a step back. So a lot of times like I'll hit it like that, and then I'll come.
You know that's a Pernell Whitaker move, right?
Yeah.
Pernell Whitaker and Manny Pacquiao does that.
Yeah.
And one thing that Pernell Whitaker does, when he likes to jab, people say he runs, but he don't run. People don't know shit about boxing. Pernell Whitaker would jab you and box you in the circle, literally.
Yeah. I mean, it's always the fans that like, you know, cause like how I tell people is this, like boxing is an art, you know, like the point of the sport is to hit and not get hit. If you want to go watch a brawl, obviously like UFC or like any other fighting sport, boxing is not like that. Boxing is an art, you know?
Yeah.
So that's like the whole point, my whole plan of boxing. My whole goal in boxing is, you know, to get like the most out of it. Like I said, I don't want to get hit too much into it. Obviously, it comes from getting hit. But yeah, so I want to be in the sport for like the next 15 years.
Gotcha.
And then, you know, use that money, open up my own nightclubs and stuff like that.
Being ambitious, there you go.
Yeah.
You're thinking about life after boxing. Now, what's the most anticipated fight right now that you can think of that you want to see in boxing happen? If only one fight can happen, only one, which one would it be?
I just don't have one though. Like,
come on, man, you gotta think hard, bro. Just think of one fight.
Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence.
Right.
That's the fight. The reason why I think that fight was okay. So be honest with you, in terms of sales, I feel like it wouldn't be as big as a Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis fight because Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford for years, the fans been waiting for that fight.
He's been marinating for a long time.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not blaming nothing on, you know, Errol Spence side or Terrence Crawford side. I'm just like, this is something where the fans been wanted. You guys have been like one of the kings of boxing for years now. Yeah. This fight was supposed to happen. But in terms of like money-wise, Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis, I see it's gonna be like one of the biggest fights ever.
Got you. Now one more question, right? If you could have a fantasy fight with any legends, past or present, which one would it be?
It gotta be Floyd, man.
Floyd Mayweather?
It gotta be Floyd.
You trying to solve the Da Vinci Code?
I'm trying to solve it, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to solve it and I'm trying to get a good payday.
Got you. So on Instagram, where can they catch you at?
Koby is who I am. Follow me. And on TikTok, Koby is who I am. Just made one 2 days ago. But yeah, boxing is my life, and I hope to see as I get bigger and follow my journey.
There you heard it from one of the young up-and-coming fighters, Koby Williams.
Thank you.
Low nose boxing.
Low nose boxing, man.
You already know how we do it, man. And I'm gonna practice that straight right to the body real quick from my side, the way you do it.
I got you, boss man. I got you. There we go.
Right there?
Yes, sir. There we go.
Thanks for learning something new from my boy Koby Williams, man.
Thank you, man.
You'll stay up, bro. All right, no doubt.